Okay, this is take two for Monday morning, the 14th of September. I went back and played the video and realized I had the microphone turned off. I apologize about that. So, version number two, going back and looking at the British pound, New Zealand dollar. One of the things I look at on the heat maps, moving left to right, the 3-day heat map is over. The weekly, daily heat map is over here on the left. You can see that we have a strong bullish trend overall for the British pound versus the New Zealand dollar. Our 3-day and overbought, oversold indicators tell us that it's currently oversold within a bullish trend. And our intraday check marks, which show us 4-hour, 1 hour, and 15-minute charts, show that we have a pretty strong pullback there, retracement within this bullish trend. So that always kind of piques my interest here. So I'm going to go over to the daily charts that we look at and realign everything. This left panel over here is a daily look. So I need to go back over here to the British pound versus New Zealand dollar, and you can see that we're looking at an uptrend versus the daily Kumo. Chiku is above the historical price curve. You can see the Tenkan Sen, which is that red line, is above the 20 EMA so far. You know, this is after this big spike that we had on the New Zealand dollar back on the 24th. You can see all the New Zealand dollar related pairs, whether they're first or second position, had this huge spike on the 24th, and we've had a period of consolidation with all those pairs since that big move, and that was just an enormous move, as you can see, like 1,400 pips in one day on the British pound New Zealand dollar. So what I've done is I've drawn a Fibonacci from this low back in here up to that extreme high. And you can see based on that we've come back and we've consolidated around the 61.8% fib line, and we're starting to kind of move back up again so far. Now over on the 4-hour chart, I didn't lay everything out correctly when I was redoing this real quick, but on our 4-hour chart over here on the right of copy curve, you can see that we have bearish divergence in place, and that's just kind of showing us that oversold momentum that's currently on the intraday charts. So it's not appropriate in my view to jump into it yet, since that bearish divergence is in place on the 4-hour charts, but that is a 4-hour chart idea pullback within the context of that weekly, daily, 3-day heat maps that I've been showing you. So it's approaching an area where it might be interesting to look at. If we look at the middle panel in here, you can see that our 4-hour Kumo is still above our 16-hour Kumo. So overall that trend is still strong. And we're coming into an area of possible support here on this middle panel. You can see the S3 lines right in here. And also we have the daily Heikin-Ashi fractal line, which is offering support around that same area. So that area right in here that I'm highlighting, 2.4329, that area is an area of possible support, and we're getting close to that now. So that's a pair that I'm watching currently this morning. As I said, it's not quite ready yet, but it's approaching it, and I'll go ahead and quit this video since it's a retake here. Hope you have a good day of trading.